Down between two of the NBA's longtime enemies. It's the Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers. A look at the Lakers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out. And guys, it could have gone either way. Nearly won that one by 2.
And how about that bench? I mean, you got to give it up for that second unit. They really sparked that victory.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Greg, that the guys off the bench stepped up and provided the necessary spark.
And now the Lakers starting group. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. All out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's LeBron in at the 3. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Took him no time at all on that one. Kuzma's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Lakers.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Passes it to Booker. Fires for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Ingram passes to Kuzma. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Doors, we're at the end of the season. The playoff seedings are at stake right now. These are important games, but more and more we are seeing teams resting players with minor injuries.
Well, I've asked coaches, would you rather be rested or ready? And the reality is they say rested, because we can get ready in the course of a game. The natural rhythm and competitive instincts of players will take over. And this is where teams start to prioritize health more than ever. And I think you see that across all sports, not just the NBA. That's a nice little outside-in play right there. Good feed into the post and a solid finish.
James kicks to Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuzma's got 6.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Now here's Johnson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Ingram against Booker. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ayton dishes to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Warren against Kuzma. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker.
Boy, they wanted to hit the ground running today, but it hasn't happened. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, DeAndre Ayton, all that height around him. He goes 7 feet, 250 with that 7'5" wingspan and already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Suns trail by 8. Johnson kicks to Ayton. Pass to Warren. Ayton with it. 9-point game his last outing. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Now, here's Bridges. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. On the clock. Here's Warren.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
And stolen by Booker. Pass to Bridges. Over in the corner, Warren. And the three ball is good. Warren's got 5 now.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. No good on the triple.
Boy, despite the miss, he did a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Tyler Johnson, undrafted out of Fresno State back in 2014. One of those lunch pail players. Didn't take him long to make his mark in the NBA.
And so he hits both. And Tyler Johnson, a 6'4" combo guard. Greg, talk about how he straddles that gap.
Yeah, I mean, a shooter with athleticism. I mean, the lefty's still developing that right hand, but improving as a playmaker and game management right before our eyes.
And that one's good, Ingram.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Here's Warren. Shoots over Kuzma. And the shot by Warren, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. And here's Ingram from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, now you're going to have to tone down the level of aggressiveness on the defensive end. That's his 2nd foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Ball.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Suns trail by 10. Feeds it to Warren. And here is Ayton. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Now here's LeBron. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks it to Ingram. Down low. McGee, the pass to Kuzma. 3 on 3. Fires at the elbow. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Rondo looking over the floor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doors in 2022. They can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course, who pays for it?
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell-Pope's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Crawford. Rebounded by the Lakers. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Igor Kokoshkov. David, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, they're going to keep it simple tonight. He wants to run everything through the low post. He told me, physically, we're the stronger team. We need to use that strength to our benefit. Back to you.
Thank you, David. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Caldwell-Pope, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Timeout called. The Suns, they defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And facing an opponent that they really weren't expected to beat. I was really happy to see that they showed no intimidation at all.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Crawford, no one around him. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Hart, no good. Suns trail by 11. Rondo with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Hart, guarded by Jackson. Off target at the rim. Oubre, no one around him. And again, it's the Suns missing. James finds Caldwell-Pope. Locker room presence, one of the aspects that gets overlooked by fans, but Doris, not by coaches. And there are some players who have that presence.
You know what, Kevin? And this can take the shape of a lot of different things. So one guy that comes to mind is Sean Livingston. Always calm, always about team. Thaddeus Young is not a name necessarily that is at the top of everybody's best player list, but anyone who's ever coached Thad Young believes in his ability to affect positively a locker room. Then you have those guys who maybe are going to challenge you a little bit more, but ultimately are good for the team. And I would cite Draymond Green, who will call out a teammate if necessary, push them to greater heights. You need both kinds, I think, Kevin, in your locker room.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the miss from Crawford. No one near James as he lets it go. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Crawford with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. It's Crawford with the drive. There's the pass to Melton. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I tell you, there are players who can get thrown off when they're that wide open, but this guy keeps his cool and doesn't rush it.
Warren's checked in for Phoenix. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for James. Rondo kicks to Hart. Hits the three-point bomb. Hart's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Holmes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Warren. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here's Melton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Warren, here we go. Plays it up and banks it in. Warren's got 7.
It's about all you can do as a defender. Warranted just that talented and has that kind of focus when necessary.
Knocked loose. Now here's Bullock. He's covered by Warren. Crawford left side. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Crawford's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Bullock, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. T.J. Warren picks one up. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
Suns trail by 15. Melton passes to Warren. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Holmes finds Warren. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
Warren against Caldwell-Pope. Back to Bullock. Rebounded by Holmes. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Melton. Again, Phoenix.
Defensively, they've got to do a better job getting out there on him on those mid-range jumpers. That's his specialty.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Rondo. It's deflected. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Warren the pass to Melton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Phoenix, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Rondo. Bullock kicks to Hart. 1 second left. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
You love that they're making the offense work, right? Making every single thing they try to do hard.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Rondo and Caldwell-Pope in the backcourt. Hart is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
Lakers leading by 8. Now Rondo. The dish to Bullock. Back to Rondo. He feeds it to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Over Warren. Another shot. Ingram dishes to Rondo. Passes it to Chandler. That's tipped. Here's Crawford. No good off the front iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Out to Chandler. Back to Bullock. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, really good passer for his size. Chandler always keeps his head up, looking for opportunities to help his team.
Melton passes to Oubre. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Mike Muscala is checked in for Chandler. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Here's Rondo. And he banks in the layup. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
Yeah, you want to be successful, you got to make Rondo beat you with his jumper. You can't allow him to torch you on the drive.
Here's Melton. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Ingram outside. Back to Kuzma. From outside the arc, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight, efficient and effective.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Melton passes to Holmes. Dishes to Booker. They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Doris, when you think about Devin Booker, you have to think about the 70 points he dropped on the Celtics that one night.
Woo, what a special evening that was, Kevin. Most points ever for a Phoenix Suns player. Most points ever scored against the Celtics. More than Wilt Chamberlain. Think about that, Kev.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA. Phoenix calls timeout. And Doris, to try and improve the flow of the games, teams now have fewer timeouts. Players have to be faster about retaking the court after stoppages. I'm assuming you're like me, all good things, right?
I agree, Kevin, and I think what people don't know is the impetus from this actually came from the coaches themselves. Rick Carlisle said, listen, we need to pick up the pace of play because we'd like our games to fit in a certain time frame. And listen, when you've got the leadership at the top in Adam Silver, who always makes clear that game flow is one of his focuses and that this is an entertainment medium and let's please our fans, you're going to make the right choices.
Josh Jackson's checked in for Warren. Ball's checked in for the Lakers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kuzma passes to Muscala. Out to Kuzma. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Booker.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
Really just sheer dominance, going into enemy territory and flat out taking over this one.
That shot misses. Suns trail by 16. Booker with no one around. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Now, here's Kuzma. 8 points for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. A lot of times late in the season, Doris, we see the expensive vets bought out of their contracts. Often they sign for a cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among postseason qualifiers.
No doubt about it, Kevin. It really brings into very sharp focus the value of a quality GM because the rich can get richer, and it can tilt things toward the top teams. I don't mind it, Kevin. Part of the reason these players agree to a buyout in the first place is the opportunity to choose their next situation. It is within the rules, and therefore I have no problem with it.
I like it as well. James kicks to Ingram. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run here. Ball against Johnson. Ball, the pass to Muscala. And again, the Lakers no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 16-point game. He kicks it to Johnson. For 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. He dishes it to Ingram. Doubled by Bridges. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup man. 4th, LeBron James.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Johnson down low. He's against Kuzma. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Phoenix, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. 2 shots. And Johnson drops them both. Ball with it. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Kuzma. From deep. Rebound by the Suns. Lets a floater go. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
The Suns have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And here is Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. For 3, Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Suns trail by 16. Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Jackson kicks to Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Kuzma passes to LeBron. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
Well, I'll tell you, if you work as hard as LeBron James, as he did in that instance, he's a physical force inside. That's going to be his shot every time.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Jackson. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Misses from close range. Lakers leading by 18. To the middle. The putback.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Suns shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Back to Johnson. The pass to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You've got to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations. Josh Jackson, aggressive on the catch there. Really nice.
James with the bucket.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Johnson kicks to Jackson. Back to Johnson. Here's Ayton. Ball with the rebound.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
For Los Angeles, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Free throw good, Kuzma.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Crawford. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Took him no time at all on that one. Crawford's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, they're willing to give him that shot, and he takes advantage of it.
Now, here's Ball. 19-point game. Pass to Kuzma. It's Ingram on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Crawford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Devin Booker. Getting around 24 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
I think defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed, Greg. And that's why he's his team's leading scorer.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And let's check out some stats for McGee. Some impressive play from him over the last month. First in field goal percentage. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers with some changes. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell-Pope comes in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Rondo. He's got 5. They get a hand on it. To the inside, Oubre. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, this is one thing about Kelly Oubre. I know he's thin, but there's a wiry strength to him. He's able to take the hit and complete it.
Here's James. He's got 7.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Melton passes to Crawford. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. Now, here's Bullock. Not a lot of room. Right side, Rondo. Clock at 4. Bullock, good. Bullock's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shot's hitting on another level here in the second. I mean, it's looking effortless now.
Here's Melton. He's covered by Rondo. Down low. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Suns trail by 19. Kicks to Crawford. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
.59 seconds left to play here in the half. Melton's shot is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rondo dishes to Bullock. The shot will not fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Here's Bullock. It's deflected. Here's Melton. He's covered by Rondo. Pass to Warren. Clock at 6. Shoots over Bullock. That's short off the rim. And here's the fast break. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, a Liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
The high post shot doesn't go for him. And so it's lost. Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible, really good judgment on the offensive end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Johnson in at point. The shot's good from Kuzma.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots. You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
James looking around. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. With LeBron in his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
Just 3 to shoot. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. Los Angeles leading by 14. Ball with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The elbow, it's Warren. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get schooled.
Oh, my God.
That's how you attack. Wow.
How'd he do that?
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in.
And stolen by LeBron to the inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
Well, just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Timeout call, the Suns. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
I'll tell you, that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 18. Now Johnson. He has 7. And here's Booker from the arc. Ayton kicks to Warren. Johnson, the pass to Warren. Chalk up 2 there. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter.
We know this about him. T.J. Warren is a dangerous scorer who can catch fire in no time.
Pass to Kuzma. Nice D from Warren.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Warren's got 17 now. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. They host the Clippers after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's McGee with the jam. And the Lakers lead by 16.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick-and-roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate, turn the lights out.
Johnson goes in. Warren on the wing. Clock at 6. Booker against Ingram. Johnson from outside. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. James against Bridges. James finds McGee. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for McGee.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Johnson against Ball. Johnson dishes to Bridges. It's deflected.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
And the pass to Ingram. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Warren. Suns trail by 14. Johnson outside. He kicks to Bridges. Inside, here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Passes it to Ingram. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
And a moment here to see the numbers for LeBron James. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
The offensive rebound. Here's Warren. And he converts the layup. Warren's got 10 points in the quarter.
dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Now remember, T.J. Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know his role in the NBA? It's quite simple, a professional scorer.
And the Lakers with some changes. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell-Pope in for Brandon Ingram. Lakers leading by 10. Ball with it. James outside. Hart kicks to James. Nice D from Warren. And with Warren, with kind of an old school approach, Greg, very active with his mid-range game.
And this guy can get buckets around that rim. As he stretches his range, I think he'll only get more and more dangerous.
LeBron passes the ball. Caldwell-Pope outside. And again, the Lakers no good. Suns trail by 7. Warren kicks to Jackson. Back to Warren. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Warren. Over James. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Well, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls. So for the Suns, Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for 8. Oubre comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Crawford in for Bridges. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Jackson kicks to Oubre. Crawford right side. Lays it up off the glass. Crawford's got 9.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And Caldwell-Pope explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Booker kicks to Crawford. McGee with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. Ball's running. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
And here's Booker. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Crawford outside. Back to Booker. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just can't find the shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Suns trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Warren. Crawford kicks to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Now here's Oubre. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Crawford's shot is good.
Found a little room behind the arc and didn't wait around. He just let it fly right in your eye.
What a way to do it. And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Chandler comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Here's Rondo. He has 5. It's tipped. Caldwell-Pope passes to Hart. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard as we've gotten into the second half of the season. These teams have become better and better, scoring points off turnovers. The Lakers #1.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oubre kicks to Holmes. It's tipped. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Crawford, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. 16th in shooting percentage, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And he's a guy who would rather pass the ball off than take a bad shot. Completely unselfish. Unbelievable. I love the way he plays. Back to Caldwell-Pope. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Crawford finds Booker. Shot from 12. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Now, teams are playing him to set up behind the arc, but Booker can just as easily beat you from the mid-range.
Warren against LeBron. Pass to Rondo. Back to James. Just 4 to shoot. 1:11 left to play in the third. No good on that one.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point. Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
Chandler outside. A 3. And James gets it to go on the assist by Chandler. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Holmes passes to Warren. Over James. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
30 seconds left to play in the third. Crawford against Caldwell-Pope. Crawford kicks to Oubre. Up top, Holmes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 4 on the shot clock. Crawford outside. Another 3 for Phoenix. 8 seconds left in the third. LeBron outside. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. So the Lakers 5 right now. On the perimeter, Caldwell-Pope and Ingram. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Chandler, and it's Rondo in at the 1. The pass to Kuzma. Shot from 12. That shot missing, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Crawford, and it's good. That bucket for 14.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Warren. Kicks it out to Johnson. Buries it down low.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
They've got to be willing to step up. And when it's this close, you just can't let them get easy buckets. Make them feel you a bit.
Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. The feed now to Ingram. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition, drawing contact very easily on these kinds of attempts.
Phoenix making some changes. Ayton comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bridges in for Jamal Crawford. And then for the Lakers, Muscala is checked in for Chandler. Josh Hart comes in for Caldwell-Pope. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Pass to Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Ball against Johnson. Bridges with the steal. They're running. All going up court. And finished off by Oubre.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We've seen T.J. Warren really having a great game.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Josh Hart. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Johnson against Ball. Down low, and stolen by Ayton.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Oubre passes to Johnson to take the lead. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
You know, it's interesting. After such a sound defensive first half, they've really struggled here in the second.
Pass to McGee. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball against Warren. Ball kicks to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Over Johnson. Kuzma can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 14-1 run. Warren finds Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Warren against Ball. Now here's Kuzma. McGee inside. He's guarded by Johnson. LeBron against Johnson. Over Johnson. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from LeBron.
I'll tell you, LeBron James can put a defender on skates, keep him off balance. There is no limit to where this guy can score from.
Ayton, the pass to Warren, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Stolen by Warren. Bridges dishes to Johnson. Kicks to Oubre. Now the pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. McGee with the block. Now the Lakers on the break. On up the court. Ingram passes to James. Basket counts. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you this, Kevin, you might want to check your sanity if you're trying to check LeBron James at the cup. My man can score in there.
Warren kicks to Johnson. Ayton, the pass to Warren. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Warren finds Johnson. Now here's Ayton. Defense is right there. Oubre, good.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
For 3, Ingram. Bridges with the board. Phoenix leading by 5. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Here's Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Warren against Kuzma. And there's the call on James. That's his 1st foul. Johnson in the corner. Launches it.
And I love how Ball will stay in your face defensively, not willing to give ground. And I like the fact that he competes on that end. 3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
LeBron against Bridges. James right side. Shoots over Bridges, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from James. The Suns shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Back to Johnson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Phoenix now. They double him with James. 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet, here's Ayton. A second chance effort. McGee with the block. Ingram kicks to Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Johnson. Lob pass to Warren. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The finish. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, Ball just really good at running in transition. Smart at knowing where to sprint to in the open floor.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Johnson against Ball. Pass to Ayton. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. They'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the New York Knicks. Here's Ayton on the clock. It's over McGee.
His shot's off, but they're still winning. So hats off to his teammates for picking up the slack.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Johnson, the pass to Booker. And here is Warren. He's covered by Ingram. James against Bridges. Booker outside. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Lakers on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Ball's knocked loose. To the middle. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Warren. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
T.J. Warren in a huge moment with the big bucket.
James against Bridges. James kicks to Ingram. Inside.
Unbelievable.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Ayton, the pass to Warren. He gets that one. Warren's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Pass to Kuzma. He kicks to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Suns shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Booker inside. He's covered by Ingram. Bridges passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Ball kicks to McGee. James outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Suns trail by 3. Booker looking around. To the middle. Johnson with the bounce pass. Warren on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Puts it up from 15. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, JaVale McGee.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Lakers on D. Booker outside. Clock at 6. Johnson from outside. It falls! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
The drive by LeBron. McGee up top. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bridges against LeBron. It's hauled in by Warren.
And this is really good defensive pressure, whether he gets the block or not.
No, Greg, you're absolutely right. This is strong defense. It's about making the shooter feel uneasy, and that's what he did.
Timeout called, the Suns. Here's Booker. Here's Bridges. Bullseye!
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from three, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. Here's what you're saying.
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jamal, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We have good players. We have a good coach. I mean, he put us in good positions to succeed. Our players play for each other. We don't care about who scores. And we're a real team.
Yeah, there was a lot of flow out there tonight. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.